posit? Tell me.
What does that posit, sir?
What does it posit, sir? That the property is just going to be something which is trivially identical to set of propositions which are going to be facts about a given object, whether synthetically or analytically. Now tell me how it is the case that such a view is inadequate, retard.
Whoa, are you retarded? Do you not take that to be the case that it can be reduced to a sparse or abundant view? Yes or no? Wait, for clarification, what is a sparse and abundant view? Please inform me.
That does not even address my position. Do you want to try again,
whoa,
retard?
Whoa, address your position. You said that you don't hold to either views. I want to ask you what either of these views posit, sir. So what do these views posit, retard? Go ahead. Because for you to say...
Is this guy trolling?
There has to be implication. No, okay, so you don't know what either of them
How do you look
do
bad on the radical at perm abusing the person? Explain
right.
that for me.
You don't know what either of them do. You're a retard, dude. Look,
you don't know what to do.
I'll simplify it for you, sir.
Yo, TK, I'm back. Oh.
Dog, you need to simplify your own logic right now.
Orfo,
you can't even simplify anything right now.
Orfo, I asked him if he holds a sparse or abundant view of properties.
Wait, why are you
He said he holds to neither, and then he said, given he holds to neither, he says that properties are just identical.
Nah, fuck this, Kojo. We have to run it, bro.
Can you shut up?
Derail the conversation to a pop quiz tangent because you can't justify the fact your opponent contradicted their own point is actually crazy. The very fact that you realized your butt buddy contradicted his own point, you had to derail that conversation to a pop quiz tangent because you got blown out just like your homeboy. That's embarrassing, dude. So again, look, I'm gonna wait until this retard realizes that there's no relevancy to talk about the meta-analysis of properties insofar as the contradiction is concerned that I laid out on the plate, right? So, do you acknowledge, yes or no, that there's a contradiction in my analysis?
Yeah, can I clarify?
And if you guys can mic up, whether it's orthogonal or it could be the other guy.
Yeah, I'm here. Can I clarify? Is that cool?
I don't think any clarification is going to save you from this contradiction, dude.
I understand, but can I though? Can I? Thank you. So I believe the reason, the reason why sparse and abundant views and property be very, very relevant here is because when you see a set of facts about the soul, you're assuming that these facts or like some of the predicates pertaining to the subject in these facts would actually pick out a property. But I don't hold to such a view, right? I don't hold to either a sparse view or abundant view.
That's wrong.
To clarify, both views posit that predicates do pick out properties, which I reject anyway. So I can hold to the view that they have properties, but also believing they don't pick up by any predicates. Hence, I don't believe there are any facts about these things. So that's the pertinence.
Yeah, that's a contradiction on the target. Yeah, the contradiction is simply previously. I'll tell you how. I'll inform the contradiction. Yeah, the contradiction is you stated previously in the previous conversation before we because lagged out, or rather I lagged out. You said that it is the case that you take it to be true that we have a nature, and then I asked you what do you define the nature to be, and you said you take a nature to be essence or essential properties. And then I said, okay, what modality are you operating under? You said the logical modality framework. And then I said, okay, so are you taking these properties to be identical to a set of logically necessary facts? You said yes. Now, currently, you're saying the opposite. Currently, you're saying the contrary. Currently, you're saying that apparently you're not taking it to be the case that properties share this sort of relevant identity to a set of facts which are logically necessarily true of a given object. You're saying something else. You're taking a different view. So that is the result in either one of these two contradictions. Contradiction number one, it being the case that your position currently is incompatible with the previous position you stated about it being the case that these things are logically necessary. Contradiction number two, or it is the case that you would have to admit that your position, which entails that property is identical to logically necessary facts, in the case of essences, would be the type of thing which would entail a contradiction insofar as you believe that we don't have properties, and by we are talking about the souls, but you believe souls of essences. So that's part.
Okay. Yeah, to
clarify. How about the background? I'm outside right now, so sorry about that. What are you saying?
Yeah, I was going to say. But yeah, I hold to an analogical view in predication, right? So I do believe there's like some facts have a proportional relation towards the essence. They aren't about the essence, which is why I want to clarify my view on reference earlier. I just said I hold to a causal view of reference. So I see the critique you're making, but obviously if I clarify the views I have, it may make more sense. I just don't hold to a view where these references are actually going to be pertaining to the essence directly. Rather talk about things about the essence in an analogical sense, the way Thomas would catch that out. Does that make sense?
Hold on a second. I get what you're trying to do insofar as you're trying to clarify, and maybe you're trying to, but I'm telling you here simply that given how the concepts are being articulated originally, there would be a blatant contradiction. I think if it is the case that you're saying this is a clarification, I would not even accept this because I think that that's a modification, not a clarification. I'm saying here that you cannot say that essences are identical to properties, or identical to logically necessary facts, and then agree that there are no set of facts which makes a soul, which you believe have an essence. That's a clear contradiction. Now, if you want to say that you changed your position, or rather, you have a new position, that's fine, but that can never be a clarification if the current clarification is in direct opposition to the previous point you made in our previous conversation.
You know, I get it. Fair
So
enough.
yeah, there's nothing you can do to save yourself here.
Okay.
And Orthogonal, you know we're chill, bro. The Dr. Randall
Yeah, yeah.
guy, I want him to debate me on the topic because this guy's acting like a
Look,
retard.
sure, we can engage, sir, we can engage right now, sir.
What
Look,
position do you defend them?
Look, I'm about to say some views.
What position do you defend?
I'm about to say some views. I hope to if you didn't need to fucking
I'm about
Yo,
to
chill out.
tell me a position you want to defend, retard. Tell
Look,
me.
there's some views I hold to. For instance, for clarification, what do you take a FOMO system to be?
Oh, really logical? Are we going there?
What view do you hold to, retard?
Again, I'm gonna tell you the view, such that there's gonna be a common property, right? So such that
Just
it's inclined
positive
to-
positions, and then afterwards we can assess the positions.
Okay, look. I take FOMO systems that have a biconditional. Do you reject or affirm that, sir?
No shit. Of course, all formal systems would have a biconditional.
Whoa. Okay,
Well,
let's
not
talk
all
about that.
formal
Okay,
systems.
we can talk about that, sir. Why is it the case that a FOMO system must have a biconditional? Go ahead, sir.
Oh, that's not okay.
That's not how you debate.
You think it is the case that the biconditional is not going to be something until from a tautology?
Is it necessarily the case that a FOMO system has to have axiom schema? Axiom schema?
Could you pronounce the last words, please, retard?
Dude, wait, do relevance logics have tautologies?
What? Oh my god.
What do you think a tautology to be, retard?
That's a pivot. Let's
Okay,
be
it
real.
depends. Look, there's gonna be two senses.
No.
Okay,
Look, can you answer this question though? You did ask first.
Who?
TK, can you answer your question? You did ask, to be fair.
What was the question? I forgot.
Oh my god. Never mind.
Oh my god.
He's like, I take a formal system to have a biconditional. Like, no shit. Yeah, of course. There's at least one formal system with a biconditional.
There's at least
Like, that's
one.
not even controversial. Classical logic, you dumb retard.
I'm saying, oh my god, you think?
Well, I
formal
mean, he did
systems
say
are
all of
exclusive-
them. He said, oh, okay, fair enough.
You think formal systems are exclusive to classical logic, sir?
No.
Good. So saying at least one classical logic is not informative, right? Because I'm talking about formal systems.
I agree. Your position is informative, dumb fuck. I agree with that. That's your position,
I'm talking about your
retard.
response, retard.
That's your position.
You're not
You saying a
tracking, you're not
formal system
tracking.
has a biconditional is literally just you saying at least one formal system has a
No, you're so
biconditional.
slow.
That's not
Oh
something
my
which is
God.
informative. What are you talking about, dude?
Holy
That's
shit,
not even a
look here.
contentious
Holy,
point.
look, dude. What's
Holy
some views you
shit,
hold to?
dude.
What
Do you
some
know what
views
your
hold
point
to,
even is
sir?
right now?
Well, what are some views you hold to, sir?
Stop gibberating and actually give a response, please and thank you.
I'm not. You're the one gibberating, retard. What are some
I'm not
views?
gibberating. You don't think it is the case that at least one formal system has a biconditional?
Right.
You could maybe make some.
So
progress.
you disagree with your own position.
I
What?
just
You just said
clarified-
right in
I
response to me
clarified I was
asking
with
if you
devil's
disagree with that
advocate. 'Cause look,
position.
you could
You're
just
so
stipulate a set
stupid,
of.
dog. Wait,
You could just.
do you agree or disagree with the proposition?
Shut
Yes or
up.
no?
Look.
Just go sit with
What
the
the
dictionary, go talk to
fuck?
them, You know, it's not that hard.
He's crashing out.
What is your view on infinite
You're
value
crashing out, dude.
epistemic modal
You're
logic?
so mad because you have no substance.
No, I just died on Minecraft,
Oh,
retard. I don't
yikes.
care
Someone
about
is
you.
mad.
I just died on Minecraft, fucktard. I don't care about you.
I don't care about you. I don't care
You're
about you.
trash.
TKA,
You're trash, dude.
TKA, what is your view on infinite
Yo, does
value
anyone
epistemic
actually think this
modal
guy was
logic?
good at this conversation right
He
now? Like,
doesn't,
genuinely?
he doesn't care about who he's talking to.
No,
why
Randall's
he's
winning,
never
Randall's
answering any of his
winning.
This
questions.
guy sounds like he's on the
Ignorancy.
spectrum, dude. Like, holy shit.
Look, okay, that is so ironic, dude.
That is so ironic. How is it ironic for me to say this? You sound like you're on the spectrum? Also?
No, it's ironic that you said I'm getting beat up in this conversation.
I mean, you are.
How is it ironic?
Because
How is
you're
it
about getting
ironic?
beat up, Loter.
What point have I got beaten up on this
You're on
conversation?
low
Okay,
tier.
tell me one point of beat up.
Every point, sir.
What point? Tell me one point you debunked in this conversation.
He's
Oh,
paying
the point
attention
about
to the video game.
metatheoretical virtues.
Meta-theoretical virtues? Okay, how did he debunk any points regarding meta-theoretical virtues?
Wait,
retard?
could you cite a singular point about metatheoretical virtues? Go ahead. Just I need to make sure you're
I'm asking you how. You
No,
made
wait,
the claim.
I need to
debunked
make
the
sure
point
you're
about
tracking. Wait,
meta-theoretical
wait.
virtues.
I'll make it simple for you. What is a meta-theoretical virtue?
Makes a claim.
Johan,
He makes a claim to
Johan,
run away.
you can mic up as well. Johan, you can mic up as well. Whoa. Johan, let's talk about the burden shift. You can
Hey,
mic up.
buddy.
Both of you mic up.
Hey,
Firstly,
buddy. Stop
He got
shadowing
blown out,
me,
dude. That's
buddy.
concession. So,
See, Dragon
number
Ball,
one, you
stop
made the
shadowing
claim
me.
that you
number
debunked the points about
one.
meta-theoretical virtues.
What
When I
is
asked
a
you for an analysis of how
meta-theoretical
you did
virtue, sir? What is a meta-theoretical virtue? Answer the goddamn question.
you can't even pronounce the word because you're autistic. Justify the proposition, retard?
Whoa! I need you to justify the relation between being autistic and mispronouncing words, sir. Go ahead and justify that relation now.
You made the affirmative claim. You debunked the points about this.
Whoa. Did you not just make affirmative, retard?
What's the proof for that statement?
Oh, epistemic hinge.
You brought up theoretical virtues. What's the proof that he debunked the points on this? Prove that claim. Don't dodge. Don't run away, dude. Prove the claim.
Whoa. I just provided.
You're dodging, dude. You're just sprinting away. You're like using both in this bitch right now. You're like on the track, just rhetorically sprinting away, rhetorically Scooby-Dooing away from the actual points you made. Prove your assertion, dude.
Prove
your
I'm a surgeon? What do you mean prove I'm a surgeon?
Prove your assertion, retard.
Oh, my
You're
assertion?
stupid.
Wait, sir, what do you take an assertion
Yes,
to
dumb
be?
fuck. You made the claim that it is the
Paul, are
case
you getting
that
trolled,
you debunked
bro?
a point about
TKA,
meta-theoretical
look, there's
virtues.
no
Prove
need to
that
get
claim.
rhetorical and
Prove that
swear.
claim. Prove
Okay,
that
sure.
claim.
Look,
Every loacher are just so bad at this stuff. They always dodge questions, dude.
I'll just
Prove your
stipulate
assertion.
Okay, I'm about to prove it if you
What's
stop
the first
interrupting me,
premise?
sir. Look,
What's the first premise?
whoa. Does it have to be formalized? I'm just gonna lay it out informally.
Did I make a normative claim? Did I make a normative claim?
Look, good. Okay, so I'll just lay it out informally then. Sure. So, it is the case that we was talking about formal systems such that a formal system is internally coherent, such that it satisfies some many theoretical virtues. For example, when speaking in regards to first order logic, we're gonna be talking about decidability, right? You probably don't even know what that is and why FOO doesn't satisfy it, so we just move on from that. But to say it has to satisfy a biconditional is just simply gonna be false because we have the existence of non-Euclidean geometry systems such that it's gonna stipulate the negation of conservative extensions. So that's just concession on your behalf. So repeat what I just said, TKA. Go ahead.
Yes, so I'm going to respond to what you're saying and repeat the nonsense you just said. Okay, so to respond to what you said, right, you made the claim specifically that these geometric systems are incompatible, or rather they would not be inclusive of having biconditionals. Wait, hold on. What's the justification? What's the justification? Hold on, you're ready.
You're not tracking,
He's sprinting.
You're not tracking, sir.
Oh, he's sprinting.
No,
No, you're going to stay on the point, dude. What's the justification for geometric systems not being inclusive of biconditionals? Prove that claim. You're getting owned right now, dude. You're getting owned right now, dude.
I'm gonna clarify.
You said the evidence or the instances of geometric systems in arithmetics not being the types of things which have biconditionals to be evidence against my position. Prove that claim.
You just strawman me, retard.
You just strawman, he says, as he attempts to dodge my question.
Whoa,
Do you think it is the case that there's
why would
one
I answer a
formal
question?
system which is
Why
not
would I answer a
inclusive
question if I
biconditional?
said it's a straw man?
Yes or no?
It's misrepresenting
Yes or no?
I'm alluding to, sir.
Yes or
How would I
no?
answer that?
Do you
Yes or
believe
no?
it is the
Why?
case that there's one
Should
formal
I?
system
Yes or
not
no,
being
sir?
inclusive of biconditionals?
Could you repeat that for me, sir?
Sure, slow boy. Track the conversation. What I'm asking you is simply, do you believe that there's at least one formal system, dumb fuck, which is not inclusive of a biconditional? Yes or no? No TED talk, just a yes or no.
I already gave my response to this, yes.
Okay, so prove that claim.
For sure, we can just stipulate any formal system X such that it doesn't satisfy metatheoretical virtues, or at least most of them. Rob, just take the negation, the conservative extensions of known arithmetic formulas.
How is this evidence for the proposition?
Whoa! You don't take the evidence, sir?
He's crashing out again.
Whoa.
Yikes, someone is crashing out. Prove the claim, dude.
Like, stipulation of a formal system is going to count as evidence unless you're like a...
I'm asking you, how is it the case that the formal system which is exclusive or incompatible with a biconditional is something which is true?
I responded to this already.
I'm asking you for the proof of a given proposition, and your response is whether or not I'm tracking.
For clarification, wait, what do you take?
Could you just demonstrate the claim and stop trying to rhetorically posture?
Look, I did stipulate some proof, but you're rejecting it. So what do you take proof to be, sir?
How is this relevant to your demonstration, which you have not given yet?
Whoa. I feel like this ambiguating what proof means.
He's just trying to rhetorically posture and not actually giving any
such that we can satisfy the common property of what proof is going to entail. So if you fail to define such, then I'm unable to meet your criteria, retard.
If you fail to define such, I am using proof interchangeably. I'm using proof interchangeably with evidence.
That is not informative.
How is this not informative, retard?
Because look, I'm asking. That's tautological. What does evidence mean?
How is this not informative? Explain how.
Because it's tautological, retard. It's a tautology.
How is it tautological? That's retarded. It's not tautological.
Oh my god.
Constructive proof is not identical to evidence under Bayesian case. You're retarded. Wait, you think it is tautological to say that proof is evidence? Are you stupid?
Right, because look, you're not disambiguating.
Wait, hold on. Do you believe that to be the case? Yes or no? Genuinely?
Yes.
Or are you just trolling?
Yes, sir.
Wait, so you don't think it is the case you can construct a formulation of what evidence is, which is incompatible with constructive proofs in mathematics or logic?
That's irrelevant, sir.
That is not irrelevant. If that is possible, which it actually is, then it is not the case that it's tautologically true.
These two terms, right?
That has to be
yes or no? Yes or no? I asked you what is proof.
Don't ask me yes or no to dodge my question and the points we're on. You're not going to derail the points you're on. You made the claim. No. You're not going to run away. You made the claim they're tautological. Now he's trying to ask me a yes or no question to derail from his dumb submission. You made the claim they're tautological. Right? So that means it is the case that you believe for some reason that given the definition of proof, it would be the case that they are necessarily identical.
But just in different formalities.
You're so retarded. Do you understand that in science, no scientist believes that there are any proof for scientific theories? But they believe they have evidence.
Oh, so they're not interchangeable, sir? Wait, they're not interchangeable? You just conceded
that these things are tautological when scientists don't even operate under that definition. Whoa. You're retardedly penetrating right now, retard. Look at this though. If it is the case that scientists do not believe theories of evidence, if it is the case scientists do not believe theories of proof, but they believe it as evidence, then it is not the case of proof and evidence given the conventional definition are tautological. Premise 2, scientists do in fact believe this. Conclusion, it is not true that they are tautological. Therefore, Randall is a retard who cannot track this conversation. Once again, given the justification.
Be charitable and listen to me. I asked you what proof means. You said proof is interchangeable with evidence.
With evidence. And then you said it's tautological. You said it's a tautology for proof to be evidence. You said it's a tautology for proof to be evidence.
Look, if you stop interrupting me and be good faith, maybe it can explain why.
Good faith? That's ironic, dude. You tried to be bad faith right in bullshit, dude.
Look, I'm not muting you because I actually respect you, sir. So look, saying these two terms are interchangeable probably denotes that they share the same semantical content, such that you're only repeating the same two terms twice, but they're just formally distinct, right? Quality of semantical content, they're going to be identical, such that it is going to satisfy the denotation of a tautology, sir. So what you said wasn't informative. It doesn't allow me to understand what evidence or proof entails. What entail there?
You're incorrect. You know, the thing which doesn't allow to understand what's going on is the fact of a pea-sized brain and you're retarded. That's the thing.
Whoa! I have not insulted you.
You just got that wrong firstly, right? You just got that wrong firstly regarding what is actually preventing you from understanding the points here. And not to mention, you're trying to backpedal from the dumb, retarded, idiotic, intellectual, malnourished claim you made previously about proof and evidence being tautologically identical. You're so retarded, you're not even able. You're not even able. Hold on there a second. Oh, yikes, he's interrupted. Yikes, he's interrupted. Look at this though.
Just answer this question.
You're so intimidated by my point. You're so intimidated by.
Liberate. Look, you spent the last 5 minutes insulting me. Instead, actually get to the substance. Go ahead.
Dog, you're so trash at this. So just to address the dog piss points he made, right? So you're saying, oh, proof and evidence are tautological. Right, that's not true because I've just demonstrated an asymmetry between proof and evidence given the convention.
Okay, wait. Just answer my question. You're saying the asymmetry.
I don't need to answer your question, which is a zero.
Yes or no? If it is the case, two terms are interchangeable. Do they denote the same semantical content? Is a yes or no question.
Forcing me to answer derail questions is not optically appealing, dude.
How is this derailing, sir? This has to do with my point, and it is going to disambiguate what we're talking about right now. So yes or no? If two terms are interchangeable...
It is derail because it is not demonstrating your proposition. It's not proving your claims.
Whoa.
He's crashing down.
This guy's a fucking monkey, bro.
How is this not going to satisfy... This will satisfy my...
Bro, your rhetoric smells like cheese, dude. Like, please stop this shit, dude. Oh my god.
Answer my question,
this cheesy rhetoric is not going to work with me, dude.
Be charitable, right? Be good faith. Interlocutor.
Be charitable, says the guy who was trying to be uncharitable and being a dumb retard trying to promote abuse. That's ironic, dude. So I'm going to ask you one more time, okay?
Look, I know. Whoa. Why am I going to answer your question?
What's the justification for the claims?
Okay, sure.
No, he's
sure.
dodging again.
Okay, sure. This is the argument, sir. It's pretty simple. Look, for every x and y, if x and y are interchangeable, they denote the same semantical content. Evidence and proof denote the same semantical content, such as they're semantically equivalent.
Prove that claim.
Whoa, that is just a stipulation of how interchangeable is used denotatively. So unless you're using some idiosyncratic definition,
You think it is the case that if two things are used interchangeably, then they automatically have the same semantic content? You think that to be the case?
Yes, sir. Given the denotation.
Wait, hold on there a second. What's the proof that linguistic interchangeability in the context of conversations entails semantic content identity?
Once again, if you're not tracking, I said denotation 3 times, sir.
Denotation, I said denotation, therefore my point is proven that you start serves.
Yes or no? Are you referring to the denotation or using some idiosyncratic definition?
Yes or no? Give proof, retard.
Okay, now let's look at the denotation. Apparently identical. Apparently identical. What does that entail, sir? Because we can say
We can confidently say retarded right now. Prove your claim, dude.
I feel like I've sufficiently demonstrated my burden, sir.
Can we move the
Prove you sufficiently demonstrated your claim to be correct.
Look, I guess we could just end here if you feel like it. I'm just talking past you because I feel like
bro, you got
have
retardedly dick slapped, bro. I'm sorry,
Okay,
dude.
bro,
This is like
you
one of the
rhetorically
worst performances I've came across out of
substantively.
any
Here's the
five opponents
substance,
recently.
sir. You lost. You did lose on substance. I'll give you that.
on the
sir.
substance, you lost.
Anyways, look,
He's crying right
you're
now.
probably like tier 3, tier 2. You got hope, kid. You got a chance, kid.
You're like tier 3. Shut the fuck, dude. Shut up, dude. Shut the
Yo,
fuck up, dude.
listen, calm
You're
down,
crying
sir.
like a bitch right
Calm
now.
down, sir. I'm not crying. I'm a man.
Just the guy who was like saying, whoa, and you're telling me to calm down?
Calm down,
Nigga,
dude. Look,
you're
Johan,
not Dr. Phil, dude.
Yo,
This guy thinks he's Dr. Phil over here trying to tell
DKA
police.
has been
That's crazy.
dispatched.
You are
Johan,
not
Yeah.
Dr.
Johan,
Phil,
you are
dude.
next,
Stop
sir.
talking.
Johan, mic up right now. You're next, Johan. Mic
Bro,
up.
your Reddit is
Randall,
worse
your
than Joe
ass,
Biden,
dude.
dude. I'm sorry, dude. You're like actually trash at this stuff, dude. I'm sorry.
Johan, are we gonna engage or not, sir?
Bro, this guy has Reddit worse than XQC, bro. Like, oh my god, dude. You're trash at this shit, dude.
All right, man.
Yeah,
My
I
God.
think we get it, but Johan.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Shut the
I
fuck
think we
up,
get it
dude.
now, but Johan, are you willing to
Fucking
engage?
peasants.
Oh my god. Look, TK, I'm gonna reformulate my argument for you one more time because you're not tracking.
You said the
Yeah,
debate's
it's
finished.
best you just go for Yeah, it's best you just go for Johan at this point.
Say what?
Yeah, Johan.
I know
Randall wants to
Bunky's
talk to you.
smiling his ass off. Listen to this debate right now on mute. Bunk, you're not
Yeah.
slick, dude.
Yeah. I was just using y'all's background noise.
Same with that Karen guy.
Yeah, Apollo's daddy and Busolo is all.
Yeah,
But then there was
that's
Dr.
so
Randall,
fair.
dude. I'm your dad, dude. I own you, dog.
Yo, don't say
Yo,
that.
Randall,
Don't
not
say
gonna
that.
lie, buddy, you're like tier 6, bro.
Who just said that? Mic up right now.
I
Mic
did,
up right
buddy.
now.
Do something about it, buddy. You're tier 6. Do something.
Gomi, let's engage. Gomi, let's engage. What are some topics?
Topic? I do any topic, buddy. Fees and...
He has
Okay,
a speech impediment. He's gonna lose automatically.
Shut up, cat.
Look, do you hold to a spouse? Wait, look. Do you hold to a spouse or abundant view on properties?
I don't do that topic, bro. I'm an actuarius. I'm thinking me.
Oh, so that's the P and not P, sir. You do
Wait,
every topic.
retard.
but
Why are
you
you
can't
trying
do
to
this.
overtalk me
Fucking
right
retarded.
now?
Dr. Randall, do you hold to
Hold
these
on.
nuts in your mouth, nigga?
Hold on.
Thank God I got this recording.
Shut up,
Gomi,
buddy.
stop recording justice, retard. You got this that right in less than 20 seconds. Okay, you need to quit debating immediately, sir. You fucking retard bitch. You're done.
You fucking retard bitch.
Johan, mic up, sir.
Okay. Vlo, what I don't know what your name is. Do you think that predicates pick up properties? Okay. Oh.
Wait. What are you trying to do?
He's
Wait,
like,
no. I understand you guys now. Hold up, John. You can cook, but I understand these guys. Cook real quick, John.
Yeah, he's just processing.
Yeah, they force you to do a topic that like new people don't know, and then try to say, "Oh, you're ass in this." Like they don't know. How to deal with it.
on you. Shut your
Nigga,
bitch ass
no.
up, bro.
Oh, you want to
Bitch ass
pass?
up.
You want to pass?
Okay.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
you.
they
I'll end the
suck.
recording and drown that nigga too. Random on the server.